Good morning. I hope your Monday morning is doing wonderful. We stopped getting all this rain. Today I'm going to be talking to you about helping me buy some gas stations. This is 100% real. I do not want you to pay for this lead. I do not want you paying me anything. I don't want you signing up with us I don't want you to. My goal is not for you to sign up with our brokerage. My goal is to make money. I have about 60 plus buyers from the Middle East that need to come here with their families. They need jobs and they have money to buy these convenience stores and C-stores and gas stations. What we're looking for is income producing properties that they must be making a good amount of money. What the standard rule of thumb is well, first of all, this video session is about these frequently asked questions that I've gotten or received from realtors this last few days. Okay. So what are they looking for? What are gas station buyers looking for? Okay, let's proceed. Gas station buyers, what are they looking for? I'm going to hip you up on what they are looking for. They are looking for a 10% or 10 times the amount of total sales. That's what you call gross sales. Your total. The total of the inside sales inside the store, the lottery, ATM, any kind of rents that are due. Maybe they're leasing out to a taco stand in there or something. All the concession sales, the games, every single thing that is inside the store, that is what you call inside sales. Okay, then outside sales are usually the gas. That's what they consider outside sales. But they also consist of the air pumps, stuff that's outside, their car wash. You take those two figures, you add them together. That's what we call gross. That's the gross sales. So here's the rule of thumb. It about 90% works. If it's making 100,000 out, 100,000 in, that's 200,000. They want to pay $2 million for that property. Now that is not net. That's not net profit. After you take all the expenses, all the employees, everything, they're not making 200 grand a month. They're probably making 20 or something, and that's good enough for the owner. And I'm just spitting that number out there. They could be making more or less, but 10 times the amount that it's earning inside and out. Let's do it again. If it's making X amount of dollars, let's say $100,000 in, $100,000 out, that's 200 grand times 10 is $2 million. That's what they want to be paying for the property. Okay. Now, second question: can you get? This is a lot of where do they want to be? They don't care. They would love to be in the greater Houston area because they like the city of Houston. A lot of their families are here, but they'll go to Dallas, they go to Austin. Try not to go to the little cities of Texas, but they will still do it. I still have buyers to buy in the little city of Texas because they will lease it out, buy it, and lease it out to other families. So that answers that. Now, how about the agreement between brokers and how does that work? I'm going to send you a PDF form right now along with the link with the same form. And what it is the agreement between brokers. It's in zip forms, and I filled it out here. It's commercial registration agreement between brokers. In essence, is you get 50% of whatever I make. If I make $1, you get 50%. If I get $100,000, you get $50,000. Easy as that. When does it due? Whenever I get paid. You know, as soon as I get paid from the owners, as soon as the transaction closes, you get paid. When does it expire? 12 months after we execute the document. That doesn't mean that I owe you for this client for 5 years from now. He's registered with you for 12 months. Hopefully he'll buy. Now, how long does it take to close the deal? Commercial deals usually take about 45, sometimes 90 days, because we have to do what you call environmentals, a commercial appraisal, and they're going to go through accounting. So it takes a little while, but you don't have to worry about that because I'll handle everything. Don't even worry about it. Now, let's see here. What other questions do I have? You're going to get that. I'm going through all these questions. Show me everything income blah. What does it look for? All they're looking for is money. That it generate. That's what the buyer's looking for. Does it generate money? Okay, I'm trying to see, make sure I got all these questions answered. Okay, do you find it more successful? Okay, do you find it more successful to visit or cold call gas stations? Now, this is a good question because cold calling, it takes a lot of work to get to the owner. So people are calling them all the time to become new vendors and become their gas vendor, their Coca-Cola vendor, chip vendor. So it's hard to get to the owner. So this is why I recommend you print this form out. You print it out, you put it in your card, put it in your wallet, put it in your purse, whatever you got to do. Whenever you go get gas, this is easy. Whenever you go get gas, put your pump on auto, walk into the store, simply walk in. Hey, this is how I start the conversation. Hey, this is a really nice store. Oh my goodness, this is nice. Wow, are you the owner? Yeah, that's me. Or no, it's my Uncle Tim. Then you got the owner in your place. Wow, this is wonderful. You know, I have buyers looking to buy a gas station. That's odd. Would you ever consider selling now or in the future? And then he goes, oh, well, then you just pass him your business card, get him your information. Since you have them right in front of you, got your worksheet, just pop it out of your wallet or purse. Hold on, what are your inside sales? What are your outside sales? Those are the two main questions. That's another good thing we should go about. The things that are in red here. Valero, what kind of brand it is? You can fill this out later on. The age of the property, you can ask him real quick. How many number of pumps? You can see how many number of pumps are. This is a good question. What kind of is the gas under contract with like King Fuels? There's a bunch of different types of gas vendors, and they get money for those contracts. So whenever they sign up, they'll get $100,000 or $200,000. So their new buyers are going to know. We're going to want to know, when does the contract expire? When does it expire? Because they're going to want to re-sign up, and most often these buyers have connections. So they'll get a lot of money when they sign a new contract. Get the inside sales total. Start with that question. Inside sales and outside sales. That way you don't bug him too much. If you have to come back, you can ask him to break it down. Grocery, alcohol, lottery, check cashing, restaurants. Anything that he's making money inside, we already went over that. Well, let's see here. What else do we got? Let's go back to the questions. I got a bunch of them. Cold calling versus popping in. I always recommend popping in because it's too hard cold calling. If you want the list of all gas stations in Houston, I have that list. I can send it to you. You can cold call them all day long. Okay. Ooh, wait, there's one more question here. Let's see here. Will it be list agent for the seller or will it be acting intermediary? We'll be acting as intermediary, probably. You know, hopefully he doesn't get his listing agent involved and cuts our payment because I'm going to try to shoot for 6%. We both get 3% each. But if they get somebody involved, even if we get 1.5% of $2 or $3 million, it's a lot of money. We're talking about $15,000 a piece minimum. Okay, let's keep on going. See what other questions we have here. Brokers, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Of course, you can send me over. Okay, I'm just going through all these questions. You updated in the loop. Send the question. Okay, I'll send you the attachments, PDF attachments, so you can have them over. Let's see here. I just want to make sure I get all these because we got like a bunch of questions. Okay, it's all about the referral agreement. You do not need to be a commercial agent to do this. You simply need to be an agent who wants to buy, who wants to make money. That's all you need to be. You don't need it. This is not rocket science. You're going to go get gas. You pop it in. You go into any kind of convenience store. Hey, this is really nice. Go in there and make a conversation. Try to make money anywhere you go. Why not? You're not doing anything. You can call me anytime. I prefer you text me because I'm so busy, especially on Monday mornings. The number that you receive at the bottom of this email is my cell phone number. Oh, where do I work? Where's my office? I work out of my home office in the Houston Heights. So that's me. I have 2 houses. I work in the back. It's Friday. Okay, I think I went through all the questions. I think I did it. So, okay. Let's see. I'm glad to find. Okay. Okay, I guess that's it. I hope I answered all your questions. Here's another one. Will they consider buying or leasing? They'll do both, actually. Because it's not one specific buyer. I have 60 of them. How did you get so many buyers in gas stations? Well, I listed a few of them in the past, like 2220 Main Street. That was a shell. One of my good friends, and it was listed for years. So I was collecting prospects and creating relationships and cultivating those relationships over the years. So I got another gas station. So yes, I sold a few and I listed a few. So of course I'm doing a great job as a real estate broker in collecting that information, putting it into my database, and cultivating those leads. That's what you have to do as a broker or as a realtor. Anybody, you should be doing the same. I hope you're doing. I hope you have some kind of CRM. So that is it in a nutshell, and hope you have a great week. Get out there, hit the pavement hard. Oh, I did have one good question. Well, Alan, if there's so much money, why don't you do it yourself? It's because I think that all of us working together towards a common goal, we can make much more money. If we're all out there doing our thing and hitting the pavement, there's no way in the world I can hit 30,000 gas stations. That's where you come aboard. If we all spread out, we can all make some money. Why not? It's an unhit market. I have the buyers. You bring the sellers. Let's make money. It's easy. So it's not as hard as people think. And yes, and number two, I'm not greedy. I'd rather make something than nothing, right? So, anywho's, keep up with me. That's my YouTube channel too. I always offer like little tips on becoming a better real estate agent in general. And remember, I'm not looking for you to sign up with us. I'm not looking for you to pay me any money. Just basically, let's all work together and make money. Okay? Have a great week and get out there, folks. The money is not in the office. It's out there in the streets.